It's Wednesday, October 24th, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the one and only Geek Chic Culture Show. We talk about all the cool things in the whole wide world. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, on this very Wednesday, I'm going to tell you
that
we got a question to chew on.
Damn straight.
Yes, we do. Actually, I don't know. Paul sent in a message, and I haven't even looked at it, so here we go. I don't know if there's a question here.
It might just be personal information.
Here we go. Not my question this week. Well, that bodes well. But I'm intrigued, based on Anthony's answers last week, who are his favorite My Hero Aka characters? He just alluded them being non-A1 students. Yeah. Ooh.
I don't know if I can tell you. I don't know. It might be too secret, high level for you.
His favorite character is Tintin.
Tintin? No, he's my third favorite character.
Oh, Tintin?
No, Inasa is my first favorite character.
But some would argue he doesn't look as cool as Tintin.
You're right. He's cooler than Tintin.
I don't know about that.
Then second is in Class A is Red Riot.
Yes.
And then third is Tintin, leader of the big three. Miro, Million, my boy.
Mirror.
Mirren.
One mirror.
Yeah, man, his power's so dumb.
Stupid.
It's so
broken.
Dumb. It's so busted.
Paul, wait till you get to episode 64 and you will understand.
Oh, did they animate it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You haven't seen that
No,
fight?
I gotta watch that.
Oh, it is dumb.
Yeah.
It is so dumb.
I read it. I didn't read it. Or I didn't watch it.
It is dumb.
Nice. Yeah, he's busted.
Yes, he's Mr. Combo Breaker.
Yeah.
He is Baroque, QUE.
If it ain't Baroque, don't fix it.
Okay, his real question is, my actual question does still have some ties to My Hero.
Do it.
Both of you have been vocal about your enjoyment of My Hero Academia.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Both shows have a strong lead, but they also have a significant secondary cast.
Mm-hmm.
These secondary characters are not the lead characters, but they're all given enough backstory to still be very compelling. Do you think that a strong secondary cast is what's needed to push a show, anime or non-anime, from good to great? I can think of a lot of my truly favorite shows: Firefly, Community Scrubs, Arrested Development, Parks and Rec, Gurren Lagann, and now MHA, and they all have great supporting casts. What's funny?
I put the foot on the head of this robot, and now
okay.
that the head is the foot.
Nice. So great supporting casts. First off, Paul, I gotta stop you there. Your examples of Firefly, Community Scrubs, Arrested Development, Parks and Rec. I see what you're going for there. But that's more of an ensemble cast.
Yeah.
That's not having a strong secondary cast. I love Firefly, but there's no main character. Like, there's a captain, but I would say all the people on that ship are worth their weight. Like,
Okay.
they're all equal.
Okay.
So, but I totally get what you mean in My Hero and Gurren Lagann. There's
Because
clearly,
like in the first part of Gurren Lagann, Kamina is the character.
yeah,
Right, and in the second part, it's Simone.
yeah,
While the cast is surrounding them, helping the character do a thing.
exactly.
Where in Community, it's everybody does a thing together.
Yeah, even though it may seem like Joel is not Joel. What's his name?
Joel McHale?
Yeah, what's his character's name?
I don't know.
Fuck, I forget his name. I gotta watch Community again.
Do you?
I do.
Troy and Abed in the morning.
Oh God, perfection. Yeah, even though he may seem like the main character, he is not.
Yeah,
they're all the main.
He's just the catalyst to get you introduced to everybody, and then the show becomes what it is.
Oh, which I will say, the first episode of Community is not good.
No, it's not.
It's not good.
Because not everyone's developed.
No. So now that we got that out of the way, he's asking us, do shows need great supporting casts?
You want me to answer that first?
Yeah.
Or you want to go?
Go for it.
No.
Oh no!
No,
He says no.
I think that great supporting casts allow you to tell a specific type of story.
Yes.
Right? If you want really maybe to... The very obvious one, in anime at least, is the sense of friendship.
Yes.
Where the main character is the main character, but he couldn't have done it without his established friends, without his established side cast,
Yeah.
right? Where he learns different lessons from each people, but the story is still based around the main character.
Yeah.
And that's a very specific type of story.
Yeah.
I don't think you necessarily need a great ensemble cast, or you need a necessarily great supporting cast to tell a good story.
Okay.
Like, you can definitely tell a good story with just one person, with a main character where everybody around them is just kind of like they just exist, and that can tie into different character archetypes and stuff like that. Like, if you want to say you want to write a story about like some sort of outcast or outsider, like any sort of side cast won't be fully developed, because the character will only see them just as people who are in the way or whatever. Like,
Right.
that's like the first part of, what's it called? My romantic comedy snafu,
Yeah.
right? Our main character is just like, oh, other people are a fucking bother. And the first couple episodes of that is just his story, which is told very well.
Yeah.
But the supporting cast doesn't come in until later on in the show, right? So I definitely think you can tell a good story,
Yeah.
and a supporting cast isn't really what's needed. It's writing specifically for a character, and writing specifically for a scenario. Like, yeah, you don't want to have this guy who thinks he's a lone wolf, but every time he does a quest, it's with a group of people, right? Then it doesn't really jive.
Cool.
Yeah.
I agree with what you're saying. So I'll answer it in a different way and say that for shows that I gravitate to, shows that I like, I need to have a strong supporting cast.
You need to have a strong
for
supporting cast. Okay.
things for me to like. Generally, I like shows that are structured more in that sense, where there is a lot of depth within the supporting cast.
That's fair.
I just like that sense of I don't need like a huge cast, but I like it when like there's a main character and he has people he can fall back on.
All right, let me tell you about Love Live.
And then, sometimes you get those one-off episodes where it's like only the backstory of the one supporting cast member.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah, and it's like this is totally off-center from what we're about, but you're into it because you do enjoy.
It's the Sailor Moon effect.
Yeah.
Right? Like Sailor Moon, the anime, the 90s one, not the new one, Crystal. They did a very good job of fleshing out the supporting cast. Like, if you read the manga, it really is Sailor Moon. It is Serena the show.
Yeah.
Right? But if you watch that 90s anime, it is everyone is a family. We're all in it together.
Yeah.
And eventually, over time, they have enough episodes with the supporting cast that it fleshes everybody out.
You got it. Yeah. So that's how I view it. But yeah, you're right. You don't necessarily need all these ingredients to make a great show.
Yeah.
But oh well. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. I think they make very fun shows, specifically within anime, because a lot of that shit is power of friendship, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you specifically need it.
Did we say who the greatest anime friendship was?
Who the greatest anime friendship was? Yeah. No, I think we just established that.
What was the greatest example of power of friendship?
Yeah, example of the power of friendship. I don't know what the greatest anime friendship is.
Oh, okay.
Like, it might be Ash and Brock.
Ash and Brock.
I think Brock is the only side character that hasn't swapped out in that series.
Well, he left for a bit though.
Did he?
Yeah.
Because I thought it was just the girls that left.
He left with Misty.
Did he?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then Ash went back for him.
Not Misty though.
Because bros for hoes.
Yeah, exactly. These hoes ain't loyal. Chris Brown said it best.
Loyal.
Chris Brown said it best. These hoes ain't loyal. I don't know who the best example. Like, who would be the best friendship duo or trio?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough question. That requires research. That requires like an essay, like a paper, some sort of thesis. And I don't really want to do that. If you guys have any...
The greatest anime friendship.
Yeah. What is the greatest anime friendship? Write them in.
Wow.
Let us know.
Yeah. I got my answer.
What is it?
We'll save some next week with all the other answers.
Ooh, okay.
It's Goku and Bulma.
No, it's not. It's off.
Goku and Bulma.
They don't even bang at the end.
They're friends, but
yeah, whatever.
I said the greatest anime friendship. I didn't say the greatest anime
friends with benefits.
Yeah, or the greatest, most drawn out romance.
Whatever. Whatevs. They're not even friends at the end.
What are you talking about? They're the best of friends.
They're not friends in Z. It's
Yeah, they
just
are.
like you exist.
No, they're the best of friends.
No, that's not.
Their friendship has gone to the point where they don't need to speak to each other anymore.
She marries the guy that killed his best friend.
Oh, Vegeta?
Yeah. She marries the guy that killed Yamcha.
You know why she married Vegeta?
Why?
Because he was the closest thing to Goku without being Goku.
Ugh. And the ox daughter
Yeah.
had his heart. Ugh.
Yeah.
Happens.
That's what happened to Bulma.
Happens.
That's the greatest tragedy. of
Bulma
Dragon
got
Ball.
friend zoned.
Yeah.
Had to
the
settle for second
That's
best.
the greatest tragedy of Dragon Ball.
No wonder that family's so angsty.
Yeah, man. That's why. And Vegeta knows it. That's why he's still so angry.
Yeah, all the time.
That's why he's a bad husband.
Yeah, when Goku accidentally teleported into the room and he's like, I don't want to look at your boobs, they're too saggy.
Yeah.
That hurt. That hit home.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now you know. Now you know. Mind blown. Damn. All right, picks of the week. Picks of the week. So last week I said that Netflix canceled a show.
They did.
They canceled the Iron Fist.
Yeah.
The Iron
For good reason.
The Iron Fisticuffs
It wasn't
have been
good.
canceled. Right. Netflix came back and said, since we're on the topic of canceling, we're gonna cancel Luke Cage.
Whoa, they did it.
They did it. The one that we said they wouldn't cancel it because it's all about it's the it topic, right?
Yeah.
Because of the backlash of canceling this show, but they did it.
I didn't see much backlash.
No, because I think it's been confirmed. Season 2 fucking sucked.
Season 2's garbage.
Yes.
Like, they turned him into a villain.
Yeah.
Like, what?
So I hope this means that it's just okay. We canceled both of these shows.
But on the upturn,
Yo,
apparently, Daredevil Season 3, pretty good.
I'll tell you about that.
Okay.
I'm hoping that because they canceled these 2 shows, they're just gonna make the Heroes for Hire show that everybody wants to see.
I hope they just finally make a second season of The Punisher.
Right.
That's what I want.
Okay.
And then give The Punisher his own thing where he, like, meets Spider-Man. He needs to fight Spider-Man.
You know, as much as I find those Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland entertaining, I
Yeah.
think I would much rather have a series.
With Tom Holland?
Yeah,
Tom Holland. Are you telling me that Tom Holland is not a movie actor? He is a television actor?
Yes.
Damn.
I'm
savage.
saying that. I would like to see Tom Holland day-to-day high school with his best friend.
Hanging out.
Yeah. Getting high.
Everyone get high, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's got to try it once.
No.
Yeah, he
For
does.
science.
See?
For science.
Because they got to figure out if it enhances his spider powers.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
You don't know until you try.
I have tried. It doesn't.
You have spider powers?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. You told me you shoot the webs?
I shoot those webs, baby.
Oh, man.
Sometimes I gotta take a break for like a day or two.
Oh, man.
Then it comes back.
You gotta recharge?
You gotta recharge. Shoot those webs.
Gotta refill. Refill the cartridge.
Exactly. The
All
cartridges.
Right. Oh, right, because you got 2 of them.
I got 2 cartridges.
Oh, right.
One for each
yeah.
hand.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh.
How did that devolve so quickly?
Yeah, so buy Luke Cage, buy Iron Fist.
Good. Those shows were bad.
Jessica Jones, your number is almost up.
I haven't watched that show yet.
Okay. So yeah, that was a thing that did happen. Sad times in River High.
I think it's Ridgemont High. Because it's Fast Times at Ridgemont High, right?
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's the movie. The movie is Fast Times at
Are you
Ridgemont High.
sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, because I don't know what reference I was going for.
Yeah, okay.
The other thing was, because we're talking about Marvel and I mentioned Spider-Man, Tom Holland has revealed that filming of the new Spider-Man movie Far From Home,
Spoilers.
he has a new suit.
Okay. Show me the suit.
I'm trying to look for it.
But this is spoilers, my dude. Spider-Man's dead.
Is he?
In the MCU, Spider-Man's dead.
Oh, he disappears.
Yeah. He doesn't feel so good. Mr. Stark,
How did I already forget that?
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Oh, how did
and
I
then he
forget
fucking
that?
disappears because Thanos did nothing wrong.
How did I forget that?
Thanos.
So you know,
nothing
you
wrong.
know the how Luke Cage and Iron Fist are canceled.
Yes.
So the number one thing I saw with that is, oh, Thanos snapped his fingers.
Yeah. Listen, they had to go. It was over.
Yeah. So Spider-Man's new costume looks like the last costume, only instead of blue, it's black.
Oh. Okay.
Enjoy yourselves, kids.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. That's it. I mean, there's little changes here and there, but
Okay.
black.
Speaking of Spider-Man costumes, this is a side tangent. In the Spider-Man video game, there was a ton of suits.
Yeah.
From where you've told me, you've probably unlocked this suit.
I have them all.
Okay, where the frig is the suit where he's just a flaming skull from?
Oh, it's a different universe where he dies, and he goes to purgatory, and I forget who it was, but they rip his soul from purgatory and bring him back to
What? So he becomes Ghost Rider Spider-Man?
Spider Spirit.
What
think his name
the
is.
hell?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. That was just I want to know where that came from.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
It's a weird suit.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's such an edgy suit.
Yeah, it's very edgy.
Okay. What was your picks?
Last one was there was it first started out as a leak, but now there's the official reveal of the Lego Overwatch sets.
Okay.
They look alright.
They're Lego, dude.
I bought them all.
You bought them all already?
Buying them all. I'm gonna buy them all.
Oh, you're gonna buy them all. Okay, I was
all.
like, you put that pre-order down?
No.
You go to the TRU?
No.
And be like, yo, dog.
Can I get a wedding registry or just a registry at TRU?
A wedding registry. Interesting.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, if I get married.
Are you trying to hint at something?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because I was like, listen, you're the last of us to get married.
If I get married, you guys won't know. You'll just see a ring one day.
I won't. I'll notice it like 2 years after the
Exactly,
fact.
and I won't say anything.
It'll be another piercing in your ear. It won't even be on your fucking finger. It'll be another piercing in your ear.
No, I'll just change one that I currently have to a wedding band.
Oh, it's got diamond in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, now you know.
Damn.
I think I still have one more thing I wanted to talk about. And that was that in Germany,
Okay.
such a progressive country.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I heard they're pretty conservative.
Sure. They are officially making sim video game racing an official motorsport.
I'm sorry, what?
They have said simulated video game racing will now officially be considered a motorsport.
What games count?
I don't know. I think there's a thing they have to go through, like a process to qualify. But right now, the Deutschland Motorsport Bund,
Okay. It's very German.
is recognizing video games that are going to become a part of the thing. I think they're going to use
Burnout 3
No, so they're going to use the Formula 1 game because Formula 1's really pushing hard right now
on
esports.
From what you're telling me, that game is sim as fuck.
Yeah, well, it is, but it isn't as well. But anyways, yeah, so that's where they're looking to start so that they can get kids to play Formula 1 games to go to Formula 1.
Okay. Well, okay, first off, what? Because that's not really a career path. Because, like...
Wait, hold on. Are you sure?
Yes, because those, like, unless they have, like, sponsorship events or they, like, sponsor a child, right? Like, you got to be fucking loaded already. You got to be born into a bed of money.
So the idea is they take the kids who are really good at video games and then...
Put them in a real car.
They put them in carts after. Like,
dude.
And then but the people who get selected are, like, big car companies select the winners.
Do you know what this is? This is the first step to the future.
Yeah.
Where people drive robots.
Yeah.
And because they're good at the game robots, they pilot the real robots.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were born too early.
I know.
We were born
we
were born too late for any sort of fun industrial revelation shit, and we're born too early for space travel.
Yeah, we're in that shitty middle ground.
This is garbage.
Yeah,
it's garbage.
I don't know if you've seen the Formula 1 YouTube channel, but like there's a lot of videos where they just dedicate to esports, like Formula 1 esports.
I have not seen that.
They have the like Formula 1 E-Cup.
Oh, there you have it, kids. If your parents ever told you video games are a waste of time, tell them to get wrecked.
I read the story. I just like, that's crazy.
Tell them
that's fucking crazy.
Tell them to get good, scrub.
Yeah, what the hell? I felt so defeated when I read that. Those are my picks.
Oh, okay. I got a couple picks. I'll start with the short ones. So one is Yakuza 4 is a video game that came out on the PS3. Came out a while ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah, and like before the tens. I think it was maybe like
2008,
2009.
Yeah. I think 9. Must be 9.
they are making a remaster. It is not a Kiwami straight remake, so it is an up-res of the old game. It's coming out in Japan early next year, I think January, February.
Huh.
But one of the voice actors got busted. Busted doing cocaine.
Coke.
Yeah. So,
Smoke that coke.
yep. So the actor, Hiroki Narimiya. Narimiya. He is also famous because he was in the live action adaptation of Phoenix Wright and the live action adaptation of Assassination Classroom.
Okay.
But he has been caught up allegedly doing cocaine, and I want to bring this up because this don't fly in Japan. This don't fly. He is off the game. He is no longer the voice for that game. They recasted the voice. They changed the character model, so it doesn't look like the original character model anymore. Also, he has basically disappeared from entertainment.
Yes.
He had alleged, like, he came, as soon as those things came out, he immediately announced his retirement from the entertainment industry and fucking disappeared.
Yes.
Japanese show business is no joke.
Well, that's Asia for you, right?
That's crazy.
That's what happens.
Yeah, I just wanted, if you want to learn more, like, go on. I think Kotaku has the story on that, but that's bonkers. Next quick one is, remember the game Warhawk?
Oh, and Starhawk.
And Starhawk, remember Warhawk on the PS Triple?
Oh God, I remember that
Yeah.
game. The Promise. I can get out of the ship. I can get in the ship.
Well, as of this recording, you better play it soon because servers are going down tomorrow.
Oh, nah, it's okay.
So if you want to get those trophies, you want to get all that, you want to get that platinum, you got to play that Warhawk, my dude. This is an interesting story, not only because it's an online only game. So in the same way as MAG, you can't play this game anymore. This is not an option unless you can hack the servers. I don't know if there's a LAN option for these things, but that game is done. Like, I officially own 2 games that I cannot play anymore. Like, they are literally worthless.
This and
what?
What's the other game?
MAG and Warhawk.
Massive
action game.
Oh my God.
Yes. Then, like, MAG was a fun game. I really liked the idea. It was maybe not so great on execution, but it was pretty great. I liked it.
Oh, it was a massive action game.
It was a massive action game.
What not to like?
Yeah. I think the downfall of MAG was that it was too big, right? Because it was so massive, right? Like, you only got to see like a fraction of what was happening on the battlefield, right?
But isn't that also like the problem with the? No, it's not a problem. What am I saying?
With what?
No, the battle royale games. You don't know what's going on half the time.
No, that's a little different,
Yeah.
right? Because it's solo and it's like sense of urgency and survival.
Yeah.
So you don't really need to know. You just need to know where you are in the moment.
Mm.
But yeah, so Warhawk is a game that is now fucking worthless because you can't play it anymore. And it's interesting because there are a lot of games now that are online only. Like, when PUBG and Fortnite servers go down, that game is gone. And those things were huge, like super popular. It's been bringing up a lot of conversation in the game's preservation realm for how to salvage these things. And I've seen people like reverse engineer networking. Like, you can now run your PS2 through a network tunneling program on your PC and play PS2 online games, right? So people will figure it out eventually. But it's kind of a worrisome thing for game preservationists. And the other thing is that they are shutting it down with only a 30-day notice. So 30 days ago, they had said, we're shutting it down. But on the box of the game, it said any sort of shutdown will be followed by a 90-day notice. And it is clearly on the back of the box in their terms of service. I checked my own copy. It's there. The reason they said that is it's shutting down in 30 days is because the physical site that is holding the servers for Warhawk is being torn down. So that's why it's 30 days. The thing here is, do people have legal ground because they didn't follow their own terms, like their own DMCs in terms of service and stuff?
Interesting.
Right? Because, like, they purchased a game that is good, right? And they said they made these certain promises, but do people have the right to be like,
I don't think
hey, what the
so.
fuck? You didn't give us the proper amount of time. It's like the same. People are saying like maybe in the same way if you get prematurely terminated from a contract, like say you had a contract where you're guaranteed a year of whatever, and then someone's just like, nah, f you, get out of here, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I'm also gonna say no.
No.
Mainly because Sony's got a lot of lawyers, and I don't think you're gonna win that.
Okay.
But it is an interesting conversation.
Okay.
The other one is a Fallout New Vegas mod that has been 6 years in the making.
Oh my god, 6 years?
Yeah, it is called Fallout New California. The only thing, like, it's barely a mod. Basically, the thing it's using from Fallout New Vegas is the engine. But they've made all new character models. It's a whole new world map, fully voice acted, full storyline, side quests. It's a brand new Fallout game that they're just giving to you. I forget what the team's called, but it's out, man. If you have Fallout New Vegas, you can download this mod, and it's massive. It's huge. Yeah, built from the bones of an older mod called Brazil. The story sets place in between the events of Fallout 2 and Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, it's insane. It's been in development since 2012.
Okay.
Go download it. It looks super cool.
Cool.
And then I think I got 2 more. Yeah, one is Funimation.
Oh, this one.
Funimation.
Oh, right.
Is leaving Crunchyroll.
So do you know why this happened?
So this happened apparently because of the Sony purchase. So
yeah.
Sony purchased Funimation.
Yeah.
For people, well, the people who are listening probably know, but Funimation, they have shows like One Piece, like My Hero.
Yeah.
Like
so they
like
hold
Dragon
My
Ball
Hero.
Super.
Yeah.
Like Your Name.
Yeah.
Like,
all the big
yeah.
shonens, they have them.
They have them, and so they're getting off of Crunchyroll in November 4th, I believe.
Yeah.
And there's only reason to believe that they're just going to put it on the Sony platform. This is a huge hit to Crunchyroll. That sucks.
Yeah. So Crunchyroll said that anything that's currently being simulcast will continue until the end of the season.
Yeah.
But otherwise, peace.
Yeah. That's a huge hit to Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's like
It's the biggest hit.
The thing is, like, in the anime sphere, if you're watching one of those ongoings, then that's the only reason you should get Funimation.
Yeah.
But Crunchyroll's still the way to go if you're
watching everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's how they get you on both. It's like they secretly talk about it.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It's almost like it's insider trading.
Yeah, fuck.
How do all these gas companies know to price their gas at the exact same price at the exact same time?
That's coincidence.
Coincidence. Whatevs, man. Whatever. And then the last one, it's I'm not gonna go too deep into it just because it's a very long topic. I think.
Oh, is this Rockstar?
Yes.
Okay, before you get there, because I know it's a big topic.
Okay.
I have 2 small ones. First
Okay.
one, I didn't know this, but Resonance of Fate got remastered.
I'm sorry. What?
Yes.
I was literally holding that game in my hands yesterday and was like, I should finish this.
I love that battle system.
Yeah.
But I hated playing that game because the aliasing. Everything was just jagged.
Yeah.
And when I heard it got remastered,
Where?
On PS4 on digital.
Digital only?
I think so.
Ugh.
And I was just like, oh my god, I might go back.
Dude, that's a fun game.
It's very
that's
fun.
A fun
That's
game.
the triangle system.
Yeah, it's a triangle system, and you gotta jump and like do matrix shit.
And then you buy clothes. And
you
shit.
have to do the scratch damage before you do the real damage.
That was a great.
Yeah, and your wardrobe matters.
Oh man, that was like such an underrated.
Isn't Nathan Fillion in that game?
No.
Who's the voice actor for the main dude?
Nathan Fillion
for Vacheron.
Don't you mean fuck, what's his name? It's not Nathan.
Not
Nolan?
Not Troy. Nolan North.
There you
Nolan
go.
North
there
is
you go.
Vacheron.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That game's awesome.
That game got remastered. So go I think I'm gonna go buy it.
How much is it?
I think it's like 35.
That's it?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a steal.
Yeah.
That's a steal.
That was like back in 2000. I wanna say 2008 or 9.
That is a game that was very looked over.
Yeah.
I will say that game has a lot of flaws.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Like the battle system's super fun, but like
everything else.
The whole hexagon grid system
God.
on the outer map where you
Yeah.
have to connect all the satellites and shit. Have you ever like my one friend 100%ed that game?
How?
Cause he's insane. He's a crazy person.
Okay.
I don't talk to him anymore. Like,
Oh, that explains
yeah.
it. Okay.
He's a crazy person.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, yeah, that got remastered, so I'm thinking about checking that out again. And the second thing is, we got our first image from Sony's Monster Hunter movie.
Fuck off.
We did.
Okay.
Would you like to see the light bowgun?
Do I want to see it?
Would you like to see the light?
Sure.
Here's the light bowgun.
That's just a gun. That's just an assault rifle. That's just a gun. That's just a gun. What the fuck? It's just a Call of Duty character. What the fuck?
But he's gonna hunt a monster.
This is Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, the movie with the Monster Hunter crossover. What's going on? It's just a gun.
Oh yes.
It's just a gun.
Oh yes. Oh yes. So those were my 2 picks.
That's so dumb. Monster Hunter is such a rich world. There's so much to go off of.
But Anthony, I think here in the West, they just won't understand.
They have bow guns. It says gun in the name. There's a lance that is also a gun. It's a gun lance.
So his name is Sergeant Marshall.
Fuck off.
He's a sergeant.
Thanks. First name Sergeant, last name Marshall. Check out my birth certificate. What the fuck?
Let's.
Is there anything else on this?
The synopsis revolves around the United Nations military.
What?
Well, hold on. Falling into a portal that leads to the Monster Hunter verse.
Fuck off! What the fuck? Fuck off! No way!
But now it makes sense, right?
This has got to be like a false flag. This is a false flag move. That you can't. This is some Snake in Metal Gear Solid 2 on the tanker shit. There's got to be a bait and switch. It's either a bait and switch or they get thrown into the portal and then a monster destroys his gun and he has to take on like everyone else's traditions.
But that's why he looks like a sergeant.
They fucking made an isekai.
Yes, they did.
They made isekai out of Monster Hunter.
Okay,
Monster Hunter Online.
Let me read you the press release. Okay?
No.
This is from Capcom.
No.
The movie
Fuck.
will follow 2 heroes that come from different worlds, literally, to defeat a shared danger, the powerful, deadly, and magnificent monsters that inhabit the land.
I thought they were going to name one. They're going to be like Tigrex.
Along the way, viewers will make new discoveries and encounter familiar faces and beloved characters from the game like the Admiral. I don't know what to think of this movie. I really don't know what to think of this movie.
This is like a sci-fi original. This is like some Sharknado shit. What the hell?
What's gonna be so bad?
What the hell? This is the Doom movie all over again.
So the real question I want to know is, are there gonna be cats?
Is there gonna be farming? How many times does he have to fight as an ogre until he gets the armor? Is there going to be a montage of him like fighting Xenogres and every time he carves he never gets the gem?
I just want to know how many times he's going to look for that shiny mid-battle.
Oh, when he's going to carve the tail as the guy's coming at him? Yeah. Then I know it's authentic.
That or is he going to guard point the monster? Like, come on.
Switch axe?
Yeah. I need to know.
It's going to be an axe with his gun on it.
Oh, there you
Gun axe.
No, he's gonna invent the light bow gun in the Monster Hunter world. He's gonna introduce the gun. And that's gonna be the new weapon. Monster Hunter World, the expansion, will be gun.
G rank is just gun rank. This is so stupid. It's so dumb.
Let's get hype. Monster Hunter movie's on the way.
It's stupid. Whatever. Fuck
So
me.
your last pick, go ahead.
My last pick is way more serious than that.
What?
So I don't know. Did I talk about it last week about Rockstar? in the
You
whole controversy that came
you
around?
taught not specifically. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, to start before I could actually get to my pick, Rockstar had come out. I think it was in a piece with Financial Times,
Maybe
something time
GQ.
GQ, where basically they were like, "Oh, this has been like 8 years in the making. We've been making this game for so long. It's gonna be amazing. Like horses' testicles change with the weather. It's nuts."
Hmm.
But also they said during the end of the run, we were working 100-hour weeks, and that lit off a spark throughout the gaming verse of really insane crunch. So
Yeah.
the video game sphere really isn't a stranger to crunch. And for people who don't know, crunch is basically they've extended a game as far as they can. They cannot extend the deadline anymore. And the only way to release the product on time is to work more. And crunch culture is pretty rampant throughout video games, mainly because there's a like a thought that you should be privileged to work here. Like the fact that you get to make video games for a living, no matter the hours you work, it's worth it, right? And that's simply not true. Uh, Even in Japan, you see people. That's like the most extreme example. There was that one girl most recently who worked. I think it was 138 hours of overtime in a month,
Wow.
and then she killed herself.
Mm.
Right? Like overwork is a real thing. And I'm not saying like, oh, these fucking lazy Americans, whatever. I can understand needing to work extra. I have done it at my job. It's sometimes you just need to. It's just part of working. It's a part of being in a job. The thing is, working 100 hours of overtime, having all of your employees do that, and having it feel mandatory is different than, hey, I'll help out because we need to get this project done. And Kotaku has a fantastic fucking article. It's a very long read, but it's called Inside Rockstar Games' Culture of Crunch. And they go deep. They have sources, both named and anonymous, within Rockstar, telling you about basically what it's like to work there. And since that, Rockstar has come out and they are making strides. Like, was it QA managers have been told that crunch is now, or overtime is now not mandatory anymore.
Yeah.
There are a lot of instances where people would work overtime, and because they're salaried, they don't get paid for their overtime, and they don't get extra vacation days to make up for the fact that they worked a bajillion hours. Certain unfair business practices, people quitting. The biggest one was that if you didn't work on Red Dead until it was completed,
Mm.
you don't get your name in the credits.
Yeah.
So if you say worked on the game for the first 4 years and then quit and did something else, you don't get credited for that. And really that holds your resume hostage or your CV hostage because there's no proof other than hopefully maybe one of your old bosses will vouch for you, right?
Yeah.
Like there's no physical proof that you worked on that game. And a whole bunch of shit came out about it. That inside the crunch culture is super interesting. There's a lot of examples of like people. He's like, there was one person who left early because they had to go for an appointment with their parents. I think it was with their parents, or it was either they had like an actual thing to do, or they just didn't want to work overtime. Either way, they're done their 8 hours. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And they left early, and like apparently the culture around it was like, oh, did you see like so and so left early? Like, oh, they don't deserve this job. They don't work as hard. And it's not necessarily like people felt that it's not necessarily about the quality of work you do, it's how many hours you put in.
Yeah.
Which is very reminiscent of Asian and Japanese work culture, which is fucking toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a whole thing. It's finally it's getting people to talk about crunch again. But it's been an amazing it's been a time for amazing articles in terms of opinions, inside interviews, like stuff about crunch culture. It's pretty fucking crazy.
Now this article he took a tour of the Rockstar HQ?
Yes, I believe so.
Man, I bet Rockstar must be like just fucking shooting themselves in the like.
Yeah, like I bet that one dude's just. I think he's probably not fired because he's probably high up enough to where he's like, oops,
Yeah.
right? But
But like you let him in, you let him see, and he wrote about you like
yeah,
and right up on the lead of their next big game.
yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do recommend that you guys check out that article. It's not only interesting because of it being a AAA developer, a developer that really releases like one game every 10 years.
No, a highly secretive
Yeah,
developer.
highly secretive developer too. But also just work culture in general. Like, I don't know. So sometimes me and you talk about it like in our jobs, like there are certain times where you're like, nobody needs to be in an office for 8 hours a day,
No. I
right?
was in my office for 11 and a half today. I didn't need to be there.
Exactly. Right?
Fuck.
Right? Like I have certain days where I'll admit it, like it's just like, okay, it's slow.
Yeah.
Right? It's like I don't need to be here, but like it's somehow a negative when it's just like, oh, you could be using your time for something else, but I have to be in this building to prove that I earned this paycheck,
Yeah.
right? It's brought up a lot of interesting labor questions around the internet and stuff
Labor.
like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a cool article. Highly recommended.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Done.
Awesome.
Those are my picks.
Cool. Let's go into a week's.
Yo, man.
Yo.
Remember Monster Hunter?
I heard about this Monster
I've been
Hunter.
playing Monster Hunter still.
Oh, you're prepping for the movie.
Yeah, I'm
like,
prepping. I got to get all the backstory. Yeah, I got to see what that Amatsu's all about.
Oh, okay.
I'm Hunter rank 96 now.
Oh
Or
my
90,
god.
98, 96.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
You've
all-
just been on the roll.
Dude, all I've been doing is charm farming.
Like, listen, I'd love to play more Monster Hunter, but I've just had another game I've been contemplating if I should just go for the 100.
Don't say Overwatch.
No.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've been playing more Monster Hunter. I unlocked Elatrion G rank. I unlocked Fatalis G rank.
Holy.
And I unlocked Red Fatalis G rank.
Holy moly, they're in this?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So now all I'm missing is the EX versions of the Deviants, which you need to be Hunter rank 100
To
even fight.
yeah.
And then also, I think there's Bloodbath Diablos, the final Deviant.
Oh, where you got to do like 1 to 10 of everyone else?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I need his sword, my dude.
Oh, fuck.
I need to do 1 to 10 everybody else.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Ultimate raw damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a video game. I keep playing it. I've been playing it on stream. This one guy Dominic just shows up every single time I stream, and we just hunt.
Wow.
That's what we do. So the other day on Monday we just did charm farming because that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
And on Tuesday I was like, all right, my turn. And then we just did all villager quests, like rapid fire. So I unlocked a whole bunch of food. I unlocked a whole bunch of like armor, a bunch of hunter arts. I got through a bunch of shit.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been efficient hunting.
Wow.
Right? It's not just me diddling my thumbs, but it's been efficient hunting.
Good stuff.
Remember that game Hearthstone?
Yeah.
Still playing Hearthstone.
Wow.
I've made huge strides in Hearthstone. Huge strides in Hearthstone.
How huge?
Huge. That I am now rank 8.
I don't know what that means.
So before the new changes,
Yeah.
rank started at 25.
Okay.
And you needed 5 wins, or 6 technically, to get to the next rank.
Okay.
The higher your rank, obviously, the better you are.
Yeah.
It goes rank 25 to 1.
Yeah.
And then after 1, you get to legend. And legend is just a gem with a number in it. And it's like you're this place in legend.
Yeah.
So I'm rank 8.
Yeah.
I am 8 places away from legend, from where the best of the best star.
Wow.
Right. And it's all because of a new deck.
So
I built Taunt Druid. So Druid right now is the strongest class in the game, I would say. Even though the stats online say Paladin has a higher win rate, I still say Druid has the best cards.
Okay.
How this deck works is you load up your deck with armor to slow down your opponent from killing you, taunt monsters so that they get in the way, big taunt monsters
big.
so that they keep getting in the way,
Okay.
and this one specific monster that's a Druid only, it's called Hadronox. There's a 9 mana 3/7 spider. Its ability is when this monster dies, resummon all taunt minions of yours that have died this game.
Wow.
So you constantly send out taunt
Huh.
minions. Cheat them out, get them out, just play them raw. I have this one card, his name is Master Oakenheart. When you play him, he's a 9 mana 5/5. When you play him, summon a 1 attack, 2 attack, and 3 attack monster from your deck.
Mm-hmm.
When you do that, it brings out 1 attack taunt, which I have as like a poisoned guy, a 2 attack monster, which is Dragon Hatcher. Dragon Hatcher's ability is at the end of your turn, get a dragon from your deck and put it on the field.
Whoa.
And then the 3 attack monster is another taunt. So basically, the dream hand is on turn 2, you play Wild Growth, which bumps you up a mana, it ramps you.
Mm-hmm.
On turn 4, I don't know, you do this card called Oaken Summon, gets you a 4 cost or lower monster, you gain 6 armor. Do that. Turn 5, Nourish, gain 2 more mana crystals. Turn 4 or 5 now? I think it's 5. No. Yeah, turn 5 now, you play a coin and you play Master Oakenheart. Brings everybody out, your board is filled. Your opponent is filled with despair. They kill all your stuff, and then you play Hadronox, and you play a 1 mana card called Naturalize. Naturalize is destroy and just destroy any monster on the field. Your opponent draws 2 cards. So you play Hadronox, naturalize your own Hadronox, get all your shit back. They die. Then you're like, oh no, what do I do? You play another card. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Full Moon. Something. I don't know. It's got a picture of a moon on it. It's 3 mana.
Okay.
And it's summon a random beast that has died this game. Hadronox is a beast. Hadronox is the only beast in your deck.
Oh.
So you resummon Hadronox.
I see.
You kill him with a card called Carnivorous Cube. Carnivorous Cube, when it hits the battlefield, destroys a target monster. When Carnivorous Cube dies, summon 2 of that monster.
Whoa.
And you just keep bringing taunts and taunts and taunts.
It's a loop?
Pretty much. Like, unless your opponent has silences, unless your opponent has a way to put another beast within your pool of beasts.
Yeah.
It's fucking devastating. And the thing is like, the deck's super slow, right? And it's, to be honest, it's really easy to spec against. Because all you need to do is put in this, there's like a taunt card where it's like a 4 mana 3/6 with taunt, but you summon 2 1/1 raptors for your opponent. They're beasts. As soon as they die, you only have a 33% chance of getting Hadronox off that one card, right?
Okay.
Super easy to spec against. But because of the current meta, no one specs against it. Everyone is specking for Paladin. Everyone's specking for Zoo Warlock, which is also really fast. Even Rogue, I think it is, or Odd Rogue. Odd Rogue, which is super fast. They're specking for all the aggro. And when you just bring out the big dudes, it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. It's amazing. I've beaten top tier decks, like people who have, there's one called Togwaggle Druid, where basically you take all of the cards out of your deck, play Togwaggle. Togwaggle swaps decks with your opponent.
Whoa.
So you give them the empty deck.
Oh, yeah.
And then but the thing is, it gives your opponent a card, $5, King's Ransom. You can switch decks back. Or not $5, 5 mana.
Life?
Mana.
Oh, mana.
But you play Azalina. Azalina gives you a copy of your opponent's hand. So you swap decks, then copy the hand, then you have a King's Ransom of your own. So when they swap, you just swap back. Right? And then you fatigue them to death. Taunt Druid is fucking bananas. No one specs against it. It's awesome.
Well, now they're going to spec against it.
Well, who listens to this? Nobody.
You're going to lose your next 5 games.
I got that fucking secret tech.
Okay.
I got that secret tech, baby.
All right.
It's fun. The only deck that I consistently lose against is Resurrection Priest.
Yeah.
And Resurrection Priest is like totally fucked.
Yeah.
Just load your board with crazy monsters, get 1/1 versions of them, and then res them because you can. It's fucking bonkers.
Cool.
That's the only deck I lose against consistently. Other than that, I've been having a winning streak. This week I went from rank 14 to rank 8.
Cool.
Crushed it.
Cool.
Crushed it. My end of season rewards are going to be fantastic.
That's good.
And then I cooked.
Cook?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know Spider-Man? You know that game Spider-Man you're gonna talk about? You
Hmm.
collect those backpacks.
Yeah.
You know how Aunt May has recipes in those backpacks?
Oh yeah.
I made one of them.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So with a little help from the YouTube channel Binging with Babish,
Yeah.
I made Aunt May's recipe for dumplings. The one that
Oh.
Peter said that he fucked up real bad.
Yeah.
I made them. It's very easy. I don't
Yeah.
know how he messed
Yeah.
that up. It's not hard.
It's Peter Parker.
It's Peter Parker, I guess. So I made them from scratch. Other than the dumpling wrappers,
Yeah.
which I bought pre-made,
Yeah.
I made from scratch.
That's good.
They turned out super good. I followed the recipe from the game with some cooking tips from the YouTube video, but I managed to do it. Man, I made a lot of dumplings.
Yeah.
It took forever. Crimping dumplings takes forever.
What? You don't got that skill?
Now I understand in Crazy Rich Asians why they're like, we should do this with 70 people because it takes forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just...
By the end of it, I got pretty good. Like
Yeah.
the last couple, I was like, crimp, crimp, crimp,
Yeah.
crimp, 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 done. Whatevs. But yeah, the first couple, I put too much in. I broke some of it at the top.
I have molds.
You have molds, you fucking
Like
cheater.
folding molds.
You cheater.
Yeah.
You cheater.
Yeah. I use them to make empanadas too.
You're a cheater. So yeah, I did that. And yeah, we made a fuck ton of dumplings.
Good.
It's good.
What'd you use for your sauce?
For my sauce, I made the sauce.
Oh.
I got some seasoned rice wine vinegar, soy sauce, some hot chili cock sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta get that cock sauce.
Okay.
Go down to your local Asian supermarket, get that cock sauce.
Okay.
Then you get some sesame seeds and some Chinese chives, or otherwise known as onion chives.
Uh-huh.
Chop those in there. Yeah. Stir them up. Whisk them real good.
All right.
Yeah. I made my own dipping sauce. I made my own dumplings. I'm very proud. I was kind of feeling myself. Like I ate it and I was like, that's fucking good. I
Good.
was kind of feeling myself. So
Good.
you want good dumpling recipes? Play Spider-Man.
Good to know.
Yeah. There you go. Dunzo.
Cool.
That's my week.
Yeah, I played Spider-Man. Played more Spider-Man. I'm about 85% complete that game.
Okay. It's not 100, but
That's what my thing says. I haven't beaten the main story yet, but I'm on the path. I'm on the path to defeating the Sinister Six. Yeah, that game's Batman.
it really is a Sinister Six. Yeah. It
Yeah,
is.
it's a Sinister Six. Yeah, it's Batman and man.
Batman.
Yeah, but it's like they loved Batman so much they didn't want to insult it by changing anything. And so like with all the good of Batman, it takes all the bad.
It does. The bad man.
Yeah, and there's parts in the Batman games where you just gotta swing around looking for people to beat up.
Yeah.
Spider-Man does it.
But like times 4.
Yeah, Spider-Man gives you 4 different thug factions to do it against, and you're just like, what? This is repetition. Like the repetition in this game is insane.
Yeah. That was the final trophy I got, getting all of the crimes.
It is insane, and that goes with all the other tasks and collectibles. It's too much. I think it's too much. It's not hard. It's just too much.
Dude, I think that game might be on my most disappointing list this year.
I don't know if it's that because I'm enjoying it. It's just too much. Like I think that if I was a regular human and I just progressed a little bit of this, a little bit of that, I would have so much fun.
I don't know, man. This is copyright infringement. The game.
Yeah, maybe. I guess. I'm okay with that.
It's I'm so conflicted because it's good. Like it's not a bad game. And if I hadn't played all those Batman games, I'd be like, yo, this game's amazing.
Yeah, like
it's an amazing Spider-Man game.
Well, it doesn't say that on the box. It just says Marvel Spider-Man. It doesn't say Marvel's Amazing Spider-Man. Some things I wish, like, there's things I like about this game better than Batman in that
Like
swinging. I like how it's an actual city. You're not living on, oh hey, here's a city full of criminals.
Yeah. It's Australia.
Yeah, it's like what? I like that. I do like traversing is just way more fun being mobile.
It's so good.
But then on the flip side, I don't think combat is as good. It's a little too loose.
Really?
It's not.
I feel like combat's kind of the same.
No, and you don't have any shortcuts to any of your gadgets.
No, true.
Like you can't do any of those cool things on the fly.
Yep. Also, using your gadgets kind of like stops your momentum of combat. Yeah,
it does.
You're right.
And I think the stealth portions are just
Boring.
super lame. At least compared to the Batman one. Like, you have way less options.
Mm-hmm.
But the boss fights, I will say, are better. Better.
You'll see.
Better.
You'll see.
I mean, they're quick time heavy, but they're better.
Yeah. Did you get to the Scarecrow segment?
No, I didn't. Yet.
Okay.
No. I'm almost there, I think. You don't punch a shark in this game.
You
so.
do not punch a shark. You are correct.
So
0 out of 10. This game's garbage.
I think maybe you're right. You know what my most disappointing thing about this game is? The costume selection.
Why?
I don't like any of them.
Really?
I think they're all pretty fucking lame.
Even the Black Cat one?
That one's lame.
Okay.
Because that's a black suit, but you're like, but that's not the black suit.
It's not the black suit.
Like, everyone knows Spider-Man has one really famous costume. Guess which one it is? Guess what is not in the game?
Is it symbiote?
Yeah. And you're like, what the fuck? The only suit everybody wants, not in this game.
Because they gotta save it.
For what? The sequel or for the DLC?
For both.
Oh, see, fuck that shit.
It's gonna be the sequel with Venom, and then it's gonna be the DLC for the sequel with Carnage.
Oh god. I don't know. That just disappointed me. Like, my other favorite suit is Armored Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like Armored Mark 1.
Yeah.
You know what this game has?
Armored Mark 2
And 3 and
3,
4.
and 4.
But where's Mark 1?
And Mark 1's lame.
This game.
No one likes Mark. You're a Spider-Man hipster.
Yeah, I am. But still. They've got naked Spider-Man, but not the Fantastic Four Bagman, the Amazing Bagman. I don't know, man. The best costume in this game, by far, is the cartoon.
That's a weird one.
Where he's cell shaded in the real world.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it's the best in cutscenes.
It's so weird.
It doesn't make any sense. But I did get to the point where I just played the regular costume.
Yeah.
Because, like,
whatever.
it feels wrong. Like, it doesn't feel canonically correct.
You should just play the spirit one.
No.
Spider Spirit.
No.
Yeah.
No.
MJ, I'm just a flaming skull.
I like the canonical one because it has the eyes that open and close.
Yeah.
So it made
You
a
get
lot.
some sort of emotion.
Yeah, it made the cutscenes a little bit more worthwhile.
But what if you're a flaming skull?
No.
Okay.
So that's Spidey Boy. And then the second thing I was doing was I watched the first 10 episodes of Daredevil season 3.
Nice.
I wanted to finish it, but I couldn't.
How is it?
It's really good.
Yes.
It's really good.
Yes.
So
Kingpin's back.
I feel like it's been so like I watch all the Netflix shows.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I watch them to watch them. But this is the one where I was like, oh right, Daredevil was always good.
Yeah, it's never not good.
Yeah, and I'm like, and Kingpin returns, and you're like, oh right, Kingpin's the best villain.
Remember season 1?
Yeah.
When he was the best?
Yeah, he's still the best.
Still the best.
He's the best.
Even remember season 2 when he was gone and they had the Punisher?
Yeah.
That was the best. It was so good.
But it wasn't as good as Kingpin. It was better. No. But so the Kingpin's a good villain, but Bullseye is equally as good.
I heard about this guy.
He's fucking amazing. So Bullseye is known for like being the excellent marksman.
Okay.
The first 10 episodes, he rarely uses a gun.
Nice.
But he still uses his Bullseye powers.
What?
He just throws shit at you.
Awesome.
Like and it's not like he's carrying things.
Oh, he just finds
He
things.
just so he'll go up to a chandelier and he's like, I'm gonna take all the little glass shards and hold on to them.
Oh, for later.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And he uses that as weapon.
Cool.
Like he broke a rosary so that he could
Use
take
the
all the
beads?
beads and he could use them to ricochet off shit.
That's awesome.
He does all these crazy things. He's really cool. He's really fucking cool.
I gotta watch this now.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Kingpin is fucking evil. It's good though.
Nice.
Oh, it's so good.
Nice.
I like it. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it.
The beginning you have to at least watch the first 2 seasons of Daredevil and the Defenders to know where this one starts because it takes place immediately after the Defenders. Like a building falls on Matt. That's how it opens up.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I will say. You need to watch that to understand. Yeah, no, it's good. It's is there anything else I want to say? Oh, Daredevil is also known for having those like really cool one shot.
Yeah.
This one's is probably my favorite. He does it in a prison.
Okay.
But you follow him through his entire journey through the prison.
Cool.
It starts as an interrogation, like a talk.
Yeah.
Turns into a fight. Then it goes into lockdown, and then he has to get out.
That's awesome.
And it's a fight. Like there's a fight, and it's It's
Is
crazy.
that the whole episode a one shot? Like,
it must be half the episode.
wow.
Like it almost felt like I was playing a video game because he stops and he meets certain people and they have like interactions and then he moves.
Does it go behind the back?
Yeah, and it follows him out.
That's awesome.
And it's just like, what? I'm sure it's not one shot because
probably
during
some fancy cuts.
well, you know how like it goes into lockdown, lights go off,
Yeah.
and they come on and it goes emergency to red.
Yeah.
So there's parts where the screen's just infinite black.
Yeah. And you're like, okay.
And you're like, that must be the cut.
Yeah.
But it looks seamless.
Yeah. That's
and,
awesome.
And you know, it probably is one take. Who am I to judge? I should give him the benefit of the doubt.
You're a random person on the internet with an opinion.
Yeah.
You should judge.
Yeah, okay. But no, it's so cool just to see that scene. And then I've been hearing that the final fight in episode 13 is supposed to be amazing.
Nice.
And, I can't wait to watch that. But no, that was Daredevil. It's good. It's good. It's really good. Watch it.
Nice.
Watch it. And I think that is everything I wanted to talk about this week.
We donezo.
We done.
But if you want more,
what would they?
if you're
do?
craving, you got to find on our channel, on our Facebook feed,
My Twitter account. Follow
your
me.
Twitter account, my Twitter account. You got to find that TNIAB Anime Club
Oh, yes.
episode 2. Or is it we're going to start on episode 1? I guess episode 2
Uh,
technically because we talked about it on
See, that's the weird part because they're gonna be talking about episode 3.
episode 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. You want? We'll just. I don't know.
Episode 3.
Okay.
But we don't number it, but we'll call it episode 3 recaps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
So yeah, we're gonna be talking about Goblin Slayer. We're gonna be talking about JoJo Bizarre Adventure Part 5 Golden Wind.
Yeah.
It's anime, my dude.
The JoJo.
It's anime.
JoJo.
What?
Okay.
Listen to it. Listen to it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we're gonna film it.
No.
Listen to it.
Yeah. Listen to it.
Bye.